Okay, good morning, sweet peas. Good afternoon. My name is Leslie Williams, and I am in San Diego, California. And what I'm getting ready to do right now is make this video is going to be about a specific subject matter. Let me hang on one second. Come up a little bit better so you can see me a little bit better. Crap, hold on a second. Alright, baby cakes. Sorry about that. I thought I had it prepared before I turned the camera on. This is going to be a very important video for community members to watch and for my fellow targeted individuals to watch. And the reason why I'm making it is because as I was preparing to start my day, that's a squirrel. I'm hiking in California. Anyways, I was preparing to start my day, and I started thinking to myself as I was doing what I was doing, I started having what is called an episodic memory. Now, a couple days ago I made a video about episodic memories, and I haven't uploaded them yet because I haven't been to any library in order to either use their computers or my own laptop, which I have no doubt in my mind whatsoever that the organized stalking, gang stalking expedition that is being perpetrated against me will eventually hack. They've already hacked into my laptop, but it's just a matter of time before they hack into it and make it inoperable, including it not working even the next time I use it. My name is Leslie Williams. I'm in San Diego, California. I sincerely hope and pray that you watch this video, because this video is going to be very informative for you concerning the subject matter of organized stalking. Now, the reason why I'm hiking is because my rent was stolen in another state. Excuse me. That was mailed certified mail return receipt through the United States Postal Service. Excuse me. Now, in fact, I just got done listening to an audio file of a postal employee who's being gang stalked. His name is Guy Potter. You can Google him and YouTube him and cross-reference it to gang stalking, and you'll hear Guy Potter talk about him being gang stalked at work. Hold on a second. Now, you can go to Google. You can go to Google and type in organized stalking or gang stalking and landlords and property owners, mail theft and mail delayment, postal employees, and you will see that you will be able to, through your research, investigate how the homelessness is created of a targeted individual, and the fact that we're even stalked from apartment to apartment to apartment to apartment to apartment, because the individuals who are managing these expeditions has a power position in the community to collude with, bribe, intimidate, coerce, that's right, and use other deceptive maneuvers, techniques, and schemes to get the landlord and property owner's cooperation in reference to creating the homelessness of the targeted individual. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. I make this video to inform, to expose the truth, so the truth can be known for what it is. Not bullshit, not lies, the truth. Now, one of the methodologies of organized stalking and gang stalking, in fact, one of the huge aspects of these expeditions is called psychological harassment. That's right. Just bear with me, because by the time you get done watching the end of this video, you might think to yourself, what she's describing, what's happening to her and my fellow targeted individuals is complete bullshit, and that the individuals that are responsible for these heinous criminalities literally do belong behind bars. Literally. Now, I'm a good woman. I'm not involved in any illegal or I'm a little tongue-tied right now. I'm not involved in any illegal or criminal activity whatsoever. I'm not a threat to myself or others, and I am not mentally ill. But these last three descriptions, these last three labels that I just forementioned, just right now, are the types of labels that the organized crime members in the system will attempt to label targets as, in order to discredit the target because the target's telling the truth, and also to use these labels on police reports and doctor reports, in order to attempt to take eventual syndicated probate control of the target to co-opt their finances, to exploit their insurance, and to exploit the target sexually, more than likely in a syndicated run, organized crime, group home. It's one of the reasons why we're picked, and it's one of the reasons why the homelessness is covertly created and then kept managed. Now, what is the particular subject matter of this particular video? Let me put on my hat because I'm a little cold. I got my hair cut. I usually don't get my hair cut in the winter. I should have just got it trimmed, but I thought, well, anyways, staying on the subject matter. Hang on a second. Let me light me a cigarette. As I was getting my things together to start my day, because I had to go to Ralph's and CVS, I started having an episodic memory. Because one of the main methods of organized stalking and gang stalking expeditions is psychological harassment, psychological terror, psychological mental cruelty, and psychological battering. That's why a lot of targeted individuals' blogs are titled Gang Stalking Psychops. Psych, a short term for psychology. That's right, because what they basically do is go after who you are mentally, your mental identity, and your mental faculties. They also destroy every aspect of your life in order to destroy your quality of life. That's right. And I'm making this video right now just to illustrate to you one small method of what does and what can and does happen towards a targeted individual, including myself. Now, I'm going to give you an illustration, though, in order to be able to give you a better pictorial representation in your mind concerning the factual realities of what it's like to be a gang stalking target. If you can imagine yourself, let's just say if you can imagine yourself, I'm trying to think of a scenario that would help bring you to the mindset of, so you can literally sit back and experience psychological rape, so you'll understand the depth of one of the methodologies that are brought about against us on a daily basis. Say you're going to Walmart. Let me just hit my cigarette for a minute. See, I've been doing administrative work for the last 2 hours, and then I started having this thought about making this video based on the episodic memory that I experienced. And so I thought I should make a video about this because it's important in order to be able to illustrate to you the theme of the subject matter. And then I decided to have a cigarette too because I haven't had one in a couple hours. So let me just take a couple puffs off it and I'll get right back to what I was stating. Okay, so excuse me for that, please. Now, let's just say that you decide to get up and go to Walmart. Okay, and you get get up, you get dressed, you're having a great, you're having just a normal day. Okay, and you decide to get up and get dressed and grab your keys and go to Walmart. Okay, and there's no problems at all. You're just going about your day, minding your own business, like gang stalking targets do, mind their own business. And you get in your car and you drive to Walmart. And then you get into the parking lot of Walmart and you park your car. And as you're preparing to get the keys out of the ignition and grab anything that you might want to grab with you, like if you're a woman, you might grab your purse, or if you're a man, you might be grabbing something, whatever. And then you go to open up your door. And as you open up or right before you open up your door, a person that is in the car next to you opens up his door and bangs your truck, say if you got a truck, and puts a dent in it. Okay? And so you realize it happened because you were literally still in the truck as it occurred. Just bear with me, okay? Because you're going to understand why I'm giving you this parable for a reason. So you obviously seen it happen because it happened on your side of the door where you're driving at, the driver's side. So you obviously saw and heard it and felt it happen. So then the person who did it gets outside of his car and he blames you for it. He tries to say that possibly you opened up your door and collided in with his door as he was opening up his door when you were opening up your door, and blamed you for it, even though you were still in your truck and hadn't even opened up your door yet. So then you say, well, this is total bullshit, I'm calling the cops. You would have had to call the cops anyways for insurance purposes. Just bear with me. So then the police come and you find out the guy who did it is a cop. And since that cop is a police officer and the police agency, okay, concerning how the police are called, the same police agency, you're not going to get no justice. Because that filthy animal is going to lie about what he did, okay? And he's probably verbally abusing you before the cops even arrive. Like calling you an asshole, maybe even threatening to physically assault you because of the event. Because he knows that he was at fault and he does not want to pay for it. That's right. So, here you are, just an innocent person going to Walmart, minding your own business, sitting in your truck ready to get out of it, and some jerk opens up his door so hard to where he puts a huge dent in the driver's side of your door. And then he blames you for it. And then you realize you're going to more than likely be powerless over it because he's a cop and he's lying, and the buddies that are supposed to be coming to your rescue are his fellow officers. So how mentally raped, if you really sit back and look at this, how mentally raped do you think you're going to feel? Because you're not only suffering the debt now, but you're also being blamed for it, which means that you might even have to pay the cost of any chip paint on his door. And then you got to pay for the repair cost of the dent of your own truck. Do you see what I'm saying? In organized stalking and gang stalking expeditions, this is literally what they do to targeted individuals. Now let me give you a sidebar notation concerning what they do. I'm in San Diego, California, and my name is Leslie Williams. And organized stalking and gang stalking targeted individuals are harassed everywhere they go. The business community is brought on board in the harassment of the targeted individual when the targeted individual will go into the business, any business, Ralph's, Vons Grocery Store, CVS, Albertsons, Macy's, JCPenney, any place. Banks, post offices, Jack in the Box, Burger King, McDonald's, any place. University campuses, public libraries. Because as a result of the police and certain organized crime syndicated members in the system who are managing these criminalities, they have the law enforcement tools, resources, and connections to connect with, but not limited to, basically any place and every place you go to. They are the little filthy sewer rats, the little filthy animals that will create the homelessness for the targeted individual to experience and live in. And how it's covertly kept managed. That's right. Now, I'm a good woman. I've already stated that. I know that. I have a degree in architectural drafting. I went to school for electrical engineering, computer science. I'm pretty smart. You know, I guess the reason why I'm bringing all that up is because I'm trying to illustrate to you that I did not spend any of my life just wasting my life. Okay, I have a degree in architectural drafting. I went to school for electrical engineering, computer science, networking. Okay, I used to work for UPS. I used to be the head of the parts department for the largest privately owned computer firm in a particular state. Okay, I'm a good woman. Okay, I do not know personally at all any of the individuals who are managing these expeditions or anybody who has ever overtly or directly harassed me. Complete strangers are literally, intentionally, covertly destroying my life and keeping it managed. Now, getting back to the illustration that I described to you in reference to how you would just get in your car and go to Walmart and some jerk hits your door, then blames you for it, and then you find out you're powerless over it because he's a cop, while he's more than likely verbally harassing you and verbally assaulting you before the police that were called come. And then once they come, you realize that you're not going to get no help because this guy's going to lie to his fellow officers. A falsified police report will be made, and then you end up suffering all the consequences. Maybe even paying for his door. So why did I give you that kind of a parable pertaining to these expeditions? Hold on a second. Because in organized stalking and gang stalking expeditions, they basically want you to feel mentally raped about what they're doing to you. And not just about you having to suffer the immediate consequences of what they're doing to you, but also so you'll also have to suffer additional consequences about what they just immediately did to you. Now, I just checked the batteries on this video camera, okay, and they're low. They shouldn't be low because I put brand new ones in it. So what I'm going to have to do is make a second video in order to be able to continue the subject matter of this particular video. That's right, and I hope and pray that you take the time to look in the description of this YouTube video. Click on the About feature so you can see a YouTube title and or a YouTube URL address that you can copy and paste into YouTube or click on in order for you to be able to open up the YouTube video that I'm getting ready to make right now that will be a continuation of these statements, because you need to hear what is happening to us targeted individuals, your average, everyday, law-abiding citizens who are being victimized by organized crime members in the system. Okay, so I'm going to get those new batteries out right now, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stop this particular video, and as soon as I put the new batteries in the video camera, I'm going to start the second video. This is a two-part video series. This being the first video, it will have the second video will have the same exact identical title as this one will. It will just have a number 2 at the end. And I'm telling you that just in case I don't have the time to immediately title that video or include it in the description of this YouTube video. Then all you'll have to do is look at the title of this one, copy and paste that into YouTube, and then just erase the 1 and add a 2, and that way you'll be able to immediately view it. Okay, I'm in San Diego, California, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stop this video now so I can replace the batteries, and then as soon as I do, I will make the second video. And I hope and pray that you watch it. Thank you.